Namaste everyone. So the first practice for this June is just going to be a few practices that you can introduce that can help just to get your body going in the morning, which is just some opening up of what they call the door of life. So the door of life is this region of the lower back, either side of the spine, never touching the spinal vertebrae, but this region of the back connected to the kidneys in Chinese medicine is associated with the Jing, the bodily energy, the place where our energy is kind of sourced and circulated, and where we can start to build that too. So it's around this area as well that we focus on our lower dantian as well and building energy in our practices. So to open up the door of life, we can do a few different things. So we can always knock on it. So the first one we're going to do is just turning from the hips and waist. So you're not turning your lower body, and your arms are just gently following along. So you can literally just start letting your hands sway either side of you and just turning around this center point. Lifting in the crown of your head, imagine an opposition line between your tailbone and your crown. So you've got a nice straight spine, so it's almost like you're on a spit. So you're just turning around. Imagine a pole going right the way through you. And so you're fixed in space, just turning around that pole. And then you can bring the arms up and have them gently knocking on your lower back. And to get a bit more of a twist, you can open up by turning your neck to look behind you as well. I recommend just waking up the neck before you do any exercises around this. If you're doing any practices, it can be better to just start off a little bit gentle. Sometimes wake up the body. You'll find them on the start of our practice videos. But these ones are just some short mini practices that you can do within your day. You can also tap either side, never directly on the lower back, never directly onto the spine. So you can use flat palms. You can use what they call the tiger claw in Qigong, which is the mouth almost of the hands, and just knock them up and down, or you can do it with fists. And you might find that what you feel like doing each day is different. So you can tap down there, and then you can either just gently stimulate that, or you can then take it, imagine it all flushing all the way down and coming all the way back up. So you can knock on it to wake it up, or you can do something that we call spinal cord breathing, just to kind of open up the front and back of the spine. So for this one, we're arching, we're stretching our arms, breathing in, looking up, and then we're rounding from the tailbone right the way up through the spine. Imagine bringing a bit of space between each of the vertebrae, and you can breathe in to open up and breathe out to close off. Again, just imagine breathing into the lower back area, just imagining a bit of an opening in the lower back. Just enlivening the spine, imagine, a bit more. This is the highway. This is where the information passes through the body. So it's almost like it's connecting up and letting the energy that you just woken up go right the way through your system. So there's our first easy practice, opening and activating the door of life around your kidney area, and supporting you hopefully to, this one's a great one to do at the start of the day, or anytime you feel like you just need a little bit more energy in your day just to get things going. They call it the natural, I've heard it called the natural coffee shot by a sensei called Lee Holden, a well-known Qigong practitioner and teacher. So find what feels good and let me know how that one goes. Day one of our Qigong practice.